Um, I think that AI shit, man. I think that shit gonna do a lot more than you know take jobs. I think the AI shit. I think it's gonna get out of control. I feel like it's gonna do more than just um, reshape. The work world, the work environment. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna reshape um, the way we see relationships. Um, I truly believe that you know the way things are now, like um, how men and women are coming together, and how difficult it is, how different things are. Um, I could see people investing in robot love. You know what I'm saying? I could see people investing in um, AI love. You know what I mean? It's gonna be easier. Um, it's gonna be less of a headache, less stress. Um, Actually, I was just watching this movie. I seen somebody talking about it, about how hard it is in the dating world, and I seen somebody discussing that topic, and I was just like, damn, what if that shit get to that point, like, and I think that's really what the plan is. Like, I think they failed the first time. I mean, it's probably been going on for years, but I feel like that the vid-19, I feel like that was a play on population control. And I think if they uh, I think they already are trying that now. Like, you know what I mean? Like how men and women, like kind of like putting men and women against each other. I mean, if everybody against each other and men aren't seeing any value in women, or the modern woman and women aren't seeing any value in men, or it's just for hookup culture, a lot of people ain't gonna be trying to have kids. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the government, maybe the higher ups, they want it that way, but it do make sense. You know what I mean? When you think about it, like, damn, you know, it looks so uncomfortable out here. It looks so forced. Um, people have been hurt too many times. You know what I mean? Women been hurt for centuries, and since the beginning of time, with men cheating and all of that kind of shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if people actually bought women and men robots. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's gonna do everything. It's gonna cook. It's gonna clean. It's gonna if you need that done, you know what I mean, on a sexual level. And robots is robots. You know what I'm saying? Like, humans. People say they want the real thing, and that's cool. But if it comes to like pleasuring a person, it's gonna do exactly what it needs to do, just like a female robot. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that. Imagine a guy having his hands on a female robot that don't complain, that don't say, you know what I mean? Like, and does everything perfect. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know how you might love your partner because y'all got time in and y'all got history, but your partner might lack in certain departments or certain areas. You know what I mean? And it's like you overlook that because you love this person. So your the attributes of your woman, she might get bullshit head, but she might get real wet down there. You get what I'm saying? Or she might allow you to do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, or she might have a nice body. You know what I mean? So you like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my own. You know what I mean? In that kind of way. Like, but she got everything you need for you to get your own, but she might not be able to take you there. You see what I'm saying? So she might lack in that. Or for men, a lot of men, they come up short in other areas, but they might know how to go down south of the mouth real good. You know what I'm saying? Or they might be real good and other things. And when you put AI into the equation, you know, AI, whatever it does it really well. So I can imagine people. It sounds crazy even saying it, but I really can imagine people buying into that. You know what I mean? People spend 1,100 on phones, 1,200, 1,500 on phones. You talking about them being able to have robots out here that can do everything. You know what I'm saying? That's going to really put an end to relationships and human interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like men and women. I mean, it's still gonna be people out here dating and doing it the human way. It'll be considered probably the human way, but it's gonna be a lot of people doing it the artificial way. And so I had seen this movie. It's so crazy. I seen the guy talking about it, about just what if, with the AI shit. You know what I mean? It being bigger than just taking jobs from people, or you know whatever else is going to be taking over. But I was just like, damn, that shit can take relationships. Like it can do away with relationships, because like I said, a man AI and a woman AI, bro, it ain't nothing a human can do to outdo what a robot can do in that way. You know what I'm saying? You got, like I said, you got women that complain about they men. My girl used to complain about me, like not cleaning up as much, or not being on top of this, not being on top of that. That's human shit. That's some human shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, but the robot, I mean, everything is going to be done. Like the mistakes that humans make, the AI not gonna make. You know what I mean? And women can fall in love with that. Men can fall in love with that. You know what I'm saying? It's fake love. It ain't real. It's artificial. But I mean, hey, you got something that's coming in that you can spend 2,500 on, 3,000, 3,500. It's an investment, a lifelong investment, or however long it lasts. They might have 10-year lifespans or some shit like that. And can you imagine that shit coming in and doing everything you wanted to do? Not telling you no to nothing. You know what I mean? Great in bed, great around the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, if artificial intelligence is coming in to take jobs, motherfucker go to work, don't ask no questions, pay all the bit. Like, yo, we worrying about all the wrong shit. We worrying about Diddy. We worrying about, like, these are the distractions, bro. But they got so much shit that they probably working on that's gonna knock people in their ass. People ain't ready for it. That's gonna change the world. You know what I'm saying? Reproduction, it's gonna change everything. To a point, probably fucking around shit you see in a movie, humans gonna start to become extinct. But that's what's wrong with us now. We fall in love with all of the shiny shit and all of the technology, all of the futuristic technology shit. But it's like, bro, that shit come at a cost, bro. You might not see it at the time because it's so great. Like, even phones, you know what I mean? Like, trust me, 10, 20 years from now, because all this shit's still new. The first iPhone was like 2008, 2005, 2008, some shit like that. Bro, the scientists ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing in front of them for them to do any research on. Everything is still brand new. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be 20 years, 30 years from now. You was looking at your screen too much, now you got eye cancer. It's gonna be it's like shit that we just don't know about, or we ain't thinking about, because everything is so great, or it's so awesome to our lives. You know what I mean? We enjoy it so much, but yo, everything come at a cost, bro. But what I was saying was, I was watching this movie on Hulu. It was a thriller. The movie was called Tim, 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 and it was about it was about they was this lady. She had this job. I don't know if she was like a scientist, a researcher, some shit like that. But she had a husband, and they had these things called Tims. Like, they was called Tims, like, but they was robot. They was artificial AI, like robots and shit. And they do everything, clean up. They sync to your phone. They can tell you when your Uber coming, all types of shit. But what happened was, the Tim wanted to feel love, or wanted, like, they was watching a movie, and like he wanted to feel. He seen the movie with the girl, and he wanted to like find love, or feel like what love feel like. You know what I'm saying? And he became obsessed with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Killed her husband. And fell in love with her. And obviously she didn't know how to take that. She rejected it, and then he wanted to obviously kill her too. But it tripped me out. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, they had robots, right? But the fact that the robot wanted to feel like love, like I don't, it was just crazy. It goes to the point of like what the boy was saying on the video. It's like, bro, that shit coming, bro. Like that type of shit is coming. Like what's gonna stop it now? The floodgates is open. They creating all types of shit. Like why wouldn't they do a beta or a test run on artificial robots and you being able to have them in your home and live life? You know what I'm saying? Like with having a AI robot or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? They coming, bro. I feel like they coming. I mean, they probably already working on that shit, but when I seen a movie, I was like, damn, this shit crazy. Like he fell in love with her. He killed the husband. Like he was able to disguise his voice and sound like her. Like it was just wild. I was like, damn. Like what if that shit really happened, bro? Or what if that shit really something that, you know, we gotta look forward to, you know what I mean? And like I said, we look for things that's pleasurable and that's great for us, but we don't look at the upside, we don't look at the downside. And man, the way it's looking out here, you know, they study us, you know, as humans, and they see, I'm sure they analytical, so they pay attention to numbers and shit. And you know, the dating world and the reproduction, and they pay attention to all that shit, and they know that it's a void somewhere in there, so they gonna put something right in the middle of that shit, and it's gonna fuck everything up, you know what I mean? And you know, that is crazy. But yeah, for sure, shit,